Hello, and welcome back to No Name City. It's been a while since I've uploaded, but a lot has happened in the city. But before we get into that, I do have an announcement. I decided that I need to go to Brickfair, Virginia. So if you want to see this section of the city in person, I'll see you there. But let's take a look at the city. So here's the first section, the river. The bridge, as you can see, has been completely redone. Angles and curves are hard in Lego, but I can't believe that I actually got it to work how I like it. Another part that turned out well is the water. I really was trying hard to make it so that you could have stuff above the water level, have a water level, but then have everything below, and then that way you can see through the water. But the way that it's fun is how you can see through all of the plants down below. Then you can have the little dude cruising on his little boat over there. The deck here, the posts go through the water and attach at the bottom. One more addition to the deck that I want to do is I want to add a fisherman here. Have his line go through the water and be catching a fish down here. I think that will just give the water and the deck that little touch that I'm going for. There are a couple other things to do with the water and the bridge that I will touch on back down in here, but we'll come back to those later. Another area I finished out was the hotel. It is just kind of modeled after the boutique hotel, but with my own flair to it. The one part that I really like is the fact that here, there's going to be that trail or that staircase that leads down to the subway. Because if you remember when you looked at the subway before, there was that alternate door that led there. So here is how the minifigs will get to there. Not much has changed in the subway, but you can see this is the door I was just talking about. This is the other major update that I'm super excited about. Corners in Lego. I now understand why Lego has not done any corner modulars yet. Because trying to figure out a way to make these buildings flow together was kind of a nightmare. But once I got it, I was super happy with it. So you can see what I wanted to do was have the central perk here, have a subway down, which just like the other ones, this has access to the bottom. I did throw in some lights in each of these posts, and then the bowling alley is here. On the second level of the bowling alley is going to be an arcade, and then on the third level is a hamburger joint, and with a little patio to eat. I haven't quite finished furnishing some of the floors yet, but the outside of the building is turning out pretty great. Here is the section that I got all of your guys' suggestions and help on. As you can see, I decided to go with the Mario and the under the city. It's not done yet, but it will be done soon. One thing that is fun about this is you can see building here is hard, but everything in the city is built to be modular and be taken apart. So this section can just be slid out. I can build it and then just slide it right back in. One thing that always made me sad about the modulars is they had so many small details on the inside, but most of the time when you're displaying your city, you just can't see it. So kind of what I was going for with this building is I wanted to have an open face, so then that way you can see into each floor and see what's going on. When I'm finished with it, it will be lit with all the lights, but it's cool to just see how it's all kind of come together floor by floor. Now, I mean, you can obviously tell that this is not furnished, but those two will be done before the show. Now looking at it, the old city has not changed at all. I think it's ironic that in my very first video, I said I was going to finish this park, and I have not touched it yet. But that will be done eventually. Who knows when, but sometime. Now with how everything is modular in the city, I purposely designed that the two sections of the city could be separated here. So now what we're looking at is the other side of the river. So you know how I mentioned that there was something cool about the bridge? Well, taking your guys' suggestions, I decided that this needs to be the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles layer. There's two ways in. One is going to be down here under a river that I'm going to build for access, and this leads under the bridge. The other one is going to be through the manhole. Now, just like the Mario side, this section can come out. I can build it, and then I'll be able to just slide it right back in. Here's a better look at the bridge. I'm not going to spoil what I'm going to do with the other side of the bridge, but it's kind of cool because you can see down in there, and you'll have to wait to see what the surprise is. I hope you enjoyed the updates to the city. I need your help again. As you know by the name of the city, I am terrible at naming things. And obviously the bridge needs a name. So please let me know what you think I should name the bridge. Well, I hope to see you at Brickfair. Happy building. No Name City out.